Okay, hello everybody, Kenisha the Creator here, and I'm here today to give you my review of Interviews with Monster Girls Episode 1. Guys, I can't do the full series. I'm sorry. Tell me how, from the first volume, it's already unfaithful to the adaptation. Sure, it did show a few tidbits from the manga, but let me paint you a picture of how the manga starts, just in case y'all didn't watch my review. The manga starts with the teacher Takahashi and the rest of the teachers being introduced to a new teacher. But it's just mostly just Takahashi. It doesn't show the rest of the teachers like in the anime. Takahashi here getting introduced to a new teacher named Saki, who, if you did watch my anime, my manga review of Volume 1, is a succubus. And the same happens in the anime, but here's the weird part. Okay, so tell me this. Here's what's weird about this. Why do they emphasize how Saki is like doesn't want to be around men? Because obviously she's succubus. She doesn't want to get men aroused whenever they're near her, obviously. So why did they do that so much? Why did they try and make her so much of a OMG, I'm just, personal space and all that stuff? Not really OMG, but seriously, they were just really emphasizing on the fact that she wants to keep her personal distance away from Takahashi because he's a man. Tell me why they did that. And tell me this, in the manga, when he does get close to her, at the next moment, he hides behind, like, in the side of the hallway, and he's blushing. He's like, okay, maybe that wasn't a good idea to get that close to the succubus. And I was like, why didn't that happen in the anime then? At first, I didn't think about it. Now I have thought about it. And that's not the only thing that bothered me. Okay, so in the manga, let me hang on. I keep forgetting her name. I gotta look up her name again. Good thing my review isn't that far away. Here it is. Okay, so in the manga, Machi, she isn't good at making friends. Most people keep her distance away from her because she's a Dullahan. Dang it, the anime kind of taught me how to say it, and now I can barely say it. Dullahan. The manga said that most people keep her distance away from her because she's a Dullahan. Why in the anime they completely unregarded that, and 3 random girls were just centered around her talking everything? Which was so ridiculous. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that I didn't want her to make friends, but I wanted her to make friends throughout the anime, not just already making friends with her classmates already. Even though they did seem a bit nervous around her, it wasn't full on like, maybe we should stay away from you nervous. It's just, maybe we hit a touchy subject nervous. Which hasn't happened in the manga yet, so it shouldn't have happened in the anime yet. So far, this is becoming an unfaithful adaptation. That's what I'm saying, until I saw tidbits that showed this. Okay, so in the anime, they do show that Takahashi Sensei is a biology teacher, and he was interested in demi-humans, and he wanted to make he wanted to meet one and examine them and do for a thesis. But as a teacher, he couldn't do that. But in the anime, they said in the manga, they said as a student he couldn't do that. But in the anime, they said a simple teacher couldn't do that. So I'm like, but you said you were in college. That doesn't make any sense. Again, another nitpick. You might notice that I'm getting like a lot of nitpicks. Another thing is Hikari. Where in the manga we meet her at school. For some reason in the anime, they just randomly decided to show her at school at night before she transferred to the school, and Takahashi just happens to see her while fireworks are going on. To me, what? Why? That makes no sense. So far, this is a freaking mistake. Also, I haven't seen many versions of the manga, but is Himari, is she supposed to be, is her hair supposed to be brown? That's just one thing that confused me. Or is it more of an orangish color? I feel like it's more of an orangish color. Let me, guys, give me a momento. I gotta look this up. Because this doesn't make any sense to me. This makes no sense to me. Let me look this up. Obviously brown hair. Obviously hers is brown. White now. I agree right there. Sorry guys, I'm just trying to see if they show her anytime. I don't know. I just find it a little weird because I find it a little weird. I thought since they were twins, they would both have the same hair color. I thought, she would have, both of them would have blonde hair, but her hair, Himari's hair, would be in a ponytail, and, Hikari's hair is just in the buns and everything. Also, Himari, we're supposed to meet her at the school. Not at the school. We're supposed to meet her at her home. It showed that Takashi was invited by Hikari's dad to their house. That's what's supposed to have happened. And that's how we meet Himari. We're not supposed to meet Himari at school. I'm just saying, there's just so many different variations of the manga. This is why it's such a freaking mistake to read the manga, to read part of the manga first, then watch the anime. Because comparing the two together never goes well. It just never goes well. I gotta be honest. So far, already loving the manga. I don't want to watch the anime. There's too many changes. It doesn't even make any sense. I think they're just doing this to try and be a funny slice of life. The original manga was already becoming a funny slice of life. Why'd you have to change so much? And also, I think they're really trying to do this stretch time, because before I was thinking, wait, maybe if they did it the way the manga did it, they'd just be 6 to 12 minutes episodes. But then I was like, no, they could have still just put it all together. But then again, that would have made it so much longer too. So in my defense, what they really should have did is just individually do what the manga did. I don't care if it would have been 6 minutes. I don't care. They should have just did what the manga did. Because so far, I'm not liking it. Also, I watched both the Japanese version and the English version. They're both side by side pretty much the same thing. And I gotta be honest, I like the English voices better. Don't get me wrong, the Japanese voices don't sound that bad, but I like the English voices a little bit better. So that's the only praise we'll get. I do like that they did still introduce each one of the girls in the way that they were supposed to. Like Hikari mentioning that Kyoto, was feeling faint. Although I'm confused. In the manga, her head was still with her body. So, why in the anime is it not? That part was still confusing to me. But anyway, yeah, I'm sorry guys who are fans of the anime series. I'm not watching the rest of the anime. I'm just not. I'm gonna read the rest of the manga and give you my review of it, but I'm not watching the rest of the anime. I'm sorry. I just cannot for the love of me. There was just too many flaws. And if I'm noticing this many flaws in your first episode, that's sad. Oh, that's my thoughts and opinions. I'm sorry. I hope you all have a great day, and please don't think too much less of me. Kanisha, peace.